Hello, Nadine here, and today I'm doing a beginner's guide of how to use color inks, spray color inks. And today I'm going to be using the Fireworks from Imagine. So this is just different techniques of simple ways to use it. Okay, so the first way I'm going to show you is just using my craft mat here. This one's from Imagine, and you can use any kind of a non-porous surface to do this, just as long as the color spray, the Fireworks, doesn't leak or soak into the surface you're using. You can do this on. So you want to mix them up because there is usually mica powder at the bottom. You can see down there, or you can see it there. So you just want to shake them up. Make sure you get that mica powder mixed into them. Not all color sprays have the mica powder, but the Fireworks does, which gives it a beautiful shimmer. So you just want to spray some onto your mat, like so, and then just take a little bit of water, not a lot, but just a little, just to get it moving a little. And then you just take your card piece, or cardstock piece, and just place it down into that, and then you just lift it up, and then you'll have like a pretty design just like so. If you want a little bit more, like I think I want a little bit more green, I'm going to do that. And then just smoosh it down again right there. And there we go. So that's what that looks like, and then I'm just going to set that aside to dry. Okay, so the next technique is basically the same type of concept, but I'm using some packaging. This is just the plastic that comes on packaging. And I'm going to spray some on here. Doing the same, putting a little bit of water on there to get the movement going. And then taking my card base, and then I'm just going to take this, after I get it to move around a little, I'm going to add a little bit more orange on there. And then you just want to have a little bit too much water on there. Move some of that water. There you go. And then just turn it over and just kind of smoosh it on. I like to keep it kind of rolled into the center so you can move it around more where you want it. Like that. And then I'm going to just take a little bit of the black and unscrew the lid. I'm just going to flick the lid. Just a little bit of black splatter, and I'm going to do the same with the orange. There we go, and then I'm going to put that aside to dry as well. Okay, so next I'm just going to use a stencil that fits over the front of the piece that I'm going to be using. And to hold it into place, what I do, I go to the back side and I just use some painter's tape. Oops. And then I just attach the cardstock itself to the stencil, and this keeps it from sliding around like that. And then again, this one you can really see all the mica powder down there at the bottom, so make sure you shake it up. I'm going to start in the middle with the pink, and then going around the outside, I'm going to do the purple. And then before I pick it up, I like to take a paper towel and just kind of go over it to blot some of that up. Like that. And then you get a fun design like that as background. Okay, so using another stencil, but this is more of an actual shape stencil. I'm going to do the same thing. So where the leaves are, I'm going to spray the green and then do the yellow along the bottom. And the less you spray, the lighter you spray it, the more it won't bleed like this. I kind of sprayed a lot on there so it bled a little bit more. Okay, so another idea is if you have some ribbon and it's white or a light color and you want it to match what you're doing, you can spray it. like that. Or if you have flowers, some paper flowers, you can do the same. Okay, so now just using some StazOn pigment ink, I'm going to just take a stamp, ink it up, and then with this card, because of the middle of the pineapple where it got solid right here, it looked like a perfect place to do a stamp at. So just holding the stamp, just press it down. And then I'm just going to adhere this onto my card base, like that, and then this card will be done. And then here is this card. I added the ribbon and a flower that I colored. And I matted, well, as you can see with this one, I matted on some yellow cardstock and some green cardstock, so then when I put it on the card base, it'll look like it has 3 layers behind it. This one just has the blue. So there's that one. Added some bling. I stamped the sentiment on just a white piece of cardstock and then popped it up with some foam adhesive. This one I just stamped into the middle and matted it as well. And then here is a Halloween one that I did, and this one I did with matted with orange and black. So there is all of my cards. Thank you so much for watching. Please visit imaginecrafts.com for even more inspiration, and if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so, and if you like what you saw, please give me a thumbs up. See you next time. Bye-bye.